So guys, it's day 3 and I lost my account, man. I wasn't disciplined enough and I kept risking. I kept over risking when I really shouldn't have. I literally was able to, I was $700 in drawdown last night. I mean, well, not last night, but from the previous day's session coming into today's session. Coming into today's session, I was $730 down. I was able to basically scalp my way back, and multiple times I was in profit like $400 here and there. And man, I'm literally broken down, man, because I know they say don't trade when you need the money, but I'm at a point where I need the money, and this is literally the only way I can express myself to y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna cry about that shit in the car, but
Fuck that. You gonna cry in the car?
I gotta do better. Tap in with y'all later. So, after losing my account, I don't even know how to feel, but I figure I'd just be transparent and let y'all get the real, and let y'all get the transparency. So basically, I screen recorded some of my trades. I didn't get all of them, but like I said, I started today off in $700 negative, and my drawdown moved from negative $2,000 to $1,600 due to the profit that I had made previously. So after a while, after 10:30, 9:30, I basically just kept risking. I kept over risking, even though I had already overcame the $700 deficit. Basically, my downfall was it just simply boils down to not being disciplined and not keeping my risk, not managing my risk. Like, I should have wrote it down, but when you like in the midst of trading and emotion psychology, it didn't even cross my mind to even think about it. I thought that I was good, but then I took 2 more trades, over risked, and I blew it all, and I worked really hard for that. So it just hits different when you really need the money and when you're in a position where like you're depending on that money. But it's like a weird paradox, because even though I was up $400, I didn't see that as real money. I only saw my goal in mind and wanted to trade that. But you definitely feel it when you definitely feel it after a while. So man, that's kind of just where we at. So I'm actually supposed to be heading to work, but I just had to take a moment to share that with y'all. I'll probably post this later tonight. This is probably it's not even it's day 4, bro. So my goal was to be profitable with $200 all the way up until obviously Friday. So I can have those 5 days of $200 profitability. But I changed my risk somewhere down the line, which I don't mind it, because trading, it is gambling to a certain degree. It's just very calculated, and somewhere along the line, I just blew it. I just messed up. So that's it, man. So now I'm finna go to work, and yeah, it's a tragedy. If you're a trader and you're watching this, just know that you can do it, because this, like I said, it's not the first account that I passed. It's my second account. I know that I can do it again. But yeah, I guess week 2, man, heading into week 2. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna show y'all the trades that I took, and just understand that this process is a very spiritual process. Stay disciplined, remove distractions from your life so you can be successful. And if y'all watching this, I'm rocking with y'all. Stay rocking with me. Peace. As y'all can see here, you might have to pause it to see, but I started the day off with $300 profit. The first day I made $300. The second day I did not reach the $200 target. Only made $100. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday is what I'm recording right here. So I think I only got a couple of wins, a couple of break evens. Y'all see here the the loss count and the win count and the break even count. But this day just turned out to be a pretty bad day for me trading. Just going back and looking at it, just revealing to me that I entered too much trying to catch a trade. So I think, but definitely going forward, I'll be more patient and just figure out what my pivot points are, my points of interest. So right here, I lost the last trade, and I pretty much project where I feel like it's gonna go for the rest of the day. And it does actually end up hitting that target, which we all been through, and it's very painful to watch. Today I'm gonna be going over my past trades and the progression between days 1, 2, 3, and then today being the final day because I failed my express funded account. So we're gonna go over all the details. I recorded most of the trades that I took. Some of them I might have missed, but I'll definitely show y'all the progression and go over a couple of things that I learned that I feel like can be helpful to anybody else who is going through express funded account and whose goal is to be a consistently profitable day trader or whatever type of trader you are. So yeah, man, without further ado, let's get into it. So here's a bar replay of today's session. I did record, but I feel like this would be a better recap. So we got Asia, pretty much accumulation. London took out Asia lows before 8:30, which today I believe was a CPI day and unemployment claims. So I did not trade the 8:30 open because that's just not something that I do unless I see a good trade, which I definitely took an 8:30 trade sometime this week. But so we're gonna play this out. Now I'll show y'all basically where I got whipped around and just let my psychology just take over, or I'll say over trading. So we're gonna kind of speed this up. So we got 8:30, as y'all see, tanked, took out both sides, hit New York open. And then somewhere down here, which I knew this 4-hour order block, and it actually tapped the previous week high. So at this point, I was looking bullish. I think I also came up with a new strategy where I trade I don't even know I should put this out, but I look at the 9:30 to 9:45 range. This is something that I came up with. Basically it's like a breakout trade, but which I'm not normally used to doing, like stop orders on breakouts, but this particular trade did give me a lot of pips. So once 9:30, 9:45 came around, I traded that, and I expected bullish. I expected this 8:30 candle on the higher time frame to become an order block, which I did highlight up here, or I say 8:30, but you guys see. So I think I took some scalps here. Yeah, 9:30 candle, 9:35, tanked even lower. And here I noticed that it was respecting this 4-hour fair value gap low, and it ran higher. So I marked the high from 9:30 all the way down to 9:45, and you can adjust it as well, but at that time it was right here. So this actually was the move where I had got in once it broke out right here. I think this was, see how many pips that was, points. This was like literally 150 points. So this move actually got me out of the $730 deficit. And then we play around, we come up here. I got killed all through this price action right here. Once I noticed this on the 15-minute, this fair value gap, BPR, also kind of was like a breaker. Excuse me. I was expecting this order block to hold, which y'all see I did mark out here. But I just got whipped around, man. So I'm gonna speed this up and y'all can see that my projection actually did go through, and I'll show y'all the trade. Obviously that I wasn't in, but y'all still see it. So as y'all can see, shout out to Blasian on YouTube. He actually did inspire me to start recording my journey. I don't know how old he is, but I feel like he's younger than me. He reminds me of my younger self. Shout out to him for sure, very ambitious. But I appreciate and aspire to get to the level of success that he's been having, and the transparency that he's been showing us along his trading journey. So shout out to him. But literally after I failed this Express account, I watched his video on YouTube. Literally just said I blew my accounts, and his message in there was basically to stay disciplined. And something that I took from it was that I'm the reason that I failed, but I'm also the reason that I'm going to succeed. So I'm going to tighten up, be patient, and literally just trade what you see. This is like just another reason for you to trust your inner voice and to trust the things that you see, because the market, you don't know how it's going to get there, but if you have the experience that I have, or I'm pretty sure it doesn't take too long to understand like daily bias, learning that if price closes above with displacement or an engulfing candle with speed, that it's probably gonna hold. That's how I get my daily bias. But or if you get a rejection wick, if it's respecting certain levels. So stick to your key time frame, stick to the process, man, and trust the process. So I got another account and this time, even reflecting on my journey, looking back at the trades that I took, I see that I have to trust my system. And today I didn't trust my system. I had a system and I traded it with success, and in the days where I decided not to, that's when I blew my account. It literally is just that simple. But when you're in the trade and you see it going against you, or you see it going to where you want to go, but then you move your stop loss higher, like, you just gotta trust. Something my mentor told me that I respect and that literally can help save y'all from blowing accounts like I did, is that once you place that trade, the order, that money is gone. Like, get it out your head. Don't think about how much you can make. Think about, let me set it down. Only think about the money that you can lose, because once the trade is set, like, that money is gone. Like, it can hit your stop loss. You don't have control over that, but what you do have control over is your system, being disciplined and sticking to that. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We're about to start another challenge, and this time we're gonna have some success. But yeah, man, harsh days is also a CPI. But yeah, appreciate y'all for tuning into the journey. I guess this is part 2 to path to payout, or a path to getting funded again and then getting the payout. So appreciate y'all. If you watched this far, make sure to subscribe. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm very transparent about my journey. One other thing that I'll say is, I might make this a separate video. I might put it into this video, but I'm gonna show my system as a document to hold me accountable along my journey, so y'all can see my strategy and my risk management, position sizing, all of that good stuff. So appreciate y'all. I'm out. Also, another thing I wanted to say is that the new account that I did purchase was with Topstep. I never tried it before. I gotta get used to the system, so that's kind of it's just not something that I really want to do. But I got it because it does have a manual lockout to help me become disciplined. So that's what I want to do. And being disciplined is all about just it's who you are all the time. So how you do one thing is how you do everything. Make sure that you stay focused, and I got this. Y'all got this. Appreciate y'all for staying tuned. Peace.